In this video, we're going to install the OutEquip Pro 12-volt inverter style air conditioner into my ambulance. The first step was to wash off the spot on the roof where I intend to place the air conditioner. This air conditioner is designed to go into a 14 by 14 vent hole, which I have my Max Air fan here, and I don't want to lose that. You can cut a new hole. It only requires the new hole to be 14 by 9, and I believe I can fit that in this location, so let's see. I need to remove this panel to have access to the space in the roof to determine where to make my cuts. So I start with just pulling these little button covers off. They should just pop right off. I'll probably need a screwdriver or something. And then there are screws behind those. I'm going to use my plastic trim removal tool to get under there, and it'll just pop those covers right off. You can see it just takes you can use a Phillips screwdriver to get the screws out. I'll be using my old-fashioned corded drill to take these screws out. So with that panel removed, I can see the aluminum crossbars, and there's a piece of frame rail here. I need to go on the other side of that. And of course there's all of the spray foam that I put up in there at some time. So in measuring for the placement of the hole, I have roughly 6 inches of room before the output and 15 behind the output. So I should be able to go 15 inches in from the top of the rig, and hopefully it would be within my cross members. So my space limitations are to get this inside unit in this area, and I have plenty to room to work with on top of the roof. So I have my 14 by 9 area marked off, and I'm going to start by drilling some holes in the corners and then finish it off with the jigsaw. There's the inside cut and the holes drilled through to the roof. Now just got to go up top and cut the top side out. And there's the hole in the top, and as you can see there's a piece of cross member I need to cut through. Here it is laying in place. It's right even with the back edge, and the power cable was going down through this hole out the bottom, and I rerouted it over here and cut a little hole in this shroud and ran it down through the return air duct so that it'll be inside the roof of the ambulance. I propped the back up and stuck the 2 support pieces of foam along the back edge there to help hold it up. I had to put some 2x4 blocking in there to give the brackets something to clamp down to, because the roof metal is just a thin sheet of aluminum, and then the inside pieces on there, I didn't have room for the trim piece, but since I only did the 14 by 9 hole, it pretty much covers it. With a temporary connection to an MedTec 12 volt 600 amp hour battery, we put batteries in the remote and we turn it on, and it's working pretty good. It's currently 80 degrees in here. I just turned on the air conditioner on eco mode. It's drawing 336 watts, and we'll see what it does for a little bit here. I took the cabling in the center channel and I ran it through into my electrical panel, and here's the ground wire on the grounding bus bar, and the hot wire comes around to the hot bus bar, got the fuse in it, and this other cable This is the main power cable, goes back through the wall, down behind the wall to under the front seat, and I had to find the other end of it there. And I've located my lithium battery behind the driver's seat. So now I have this whole panel here is separated from the cab and is running off of the lithium battery. It's 4:19 in the afternoon. It's currently 89 degrees in here, and I'm going to turn the AC on and see what it does. Okay, here we are an hour later. The temperature has dropped 10 degrees and the humidity has dropped from 51% to 32%. Actually feels pretty good in here. The solar is producing about 400 watts and the air conditioner is drawing about 213, and the battery is just about full. With the installation of the 600 amp hour battery and two 590 watt bifacial solar panels, which I'll do a video on the installation of that at a later date, we were able to stay pretty comfortable for the 8 days and 7 nights we camped without hookups during the Sturgis motorcycle rally. A couple of the nights it was a little chilly, so we tried out the 4500 BTU heat strip that's in the AC, and it was just as efficient as the air conditioner. We let the air conditioner or the heater run overnight, and we only drew the battery down about 25-30 amp hours, and by 10 a.m. the next morning everything was charged and running solely off of the solar panels. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and the notification bell for any upcoming videos.